subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
मैं इन सब चीज़ों की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ना लेता हूँ ना अपने दिमाग को परेशान करता हूँ। अगर मैंने एक चीज़ के लिए हाँ किया है तो कुछ सोच के हाँ किया है बिकॉज वो एक वर्ल्ड है जो मैं एज एन एक्टर एक्सप्लोर करना चाहता हूँ। एंड आई थिंक एक्टर्स का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी वहीं तक ही होता है। नॉट ओनली मी बट द ऑडियंसेस आल्सो रिसीव द स्पीच दैट आई गिव in the legislative assembly, which is the zero CM wala speech. So I think that speech invoked a lot of emotions out of me as an actor. It enriched me, and that'll be very close to my heart as far as Maharani goes.
India Forums had a candid chat with Amit Sial for his upcoming web show Maharani Season 2. He shared his thoughts on how OTT has evolved as a platform and how he self-validates his stints. What has been an evolution in Naveen Kumar's character graph in Season 2?
Essentially, the person remains the same because Naveen Kumar is an established character from Season 1. But obviously, the written word will change. It has gone to the other levels. It's evolved to some other level. And as we know, it's a political world. तो political world में ऊपर नीचे दाएं बाएं लगा रहता है. So there's a lot of conspiracies that are happening. There's a lot of manipulation that is happening. The equations between characters are changing. So it's a very tumultuous, ever-changing world that we'll see in the second season, and with Naveen Kumar in it.
Amit, you have basically seen the evolution graph of the OTT space. It actually began with the first season of Inside Edge and now it has been revolutionized. You yourself have been through the journey. So what do you think? Have you adapted to it aptly or do you feel some kind of a fatigue with it?
I'll say that my best is yet to come. I feel that I've just started and I've sort of gained popularity in the last 5 years. I think Inside Edge came out in 2017, if I'm not wrong. So I'm growing as an actor, I'm evolving as a person, and content is getting bolder, stronger. It's not just sticking to one thing. There's a lot of storytelling happening, and my best is yet to come. And as an actor, you always evolve. You never want to say to yourself that bas yahi kar aa gaya mujhe, I've got it. So it's with every other story you keep evolving as an actor and as a person. So that's exactly what I'm doing, and I want to continue doing so.
How are political shows different from other genres?
यार ये सब I think the responsibilities mostly lie with the showrunner, the people who have written a story, and I think a lot of responsibility lies on them. As far as I'm concerned, as an actor in a show, my only responsibility, I think, is to act out and translate the written word as honestly as possible and as earnestly as possible. And I don't stop myself from doing any character because I think as an actor, I would like to explore everything that comes my way. तो मैं इन सब चीज़ों की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ना लेता हूँ ना अपने दिमाग को परेशान करता हूँ. अगर मैंने एक चीज़ के लिए हाँ किया है तो कुछ सोच के हाँ किया है बिकॉज वो एक वर्ल्ड है जो मैं एज एन एक्टर एक्सप्लोर करना चाहता हूँ. एंड आई थिंक एक्टर्स का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी वहीं तक ही होता है.
How is Huma as a person on and off screen?
Oh, she's a beautiful person and an equally beautiful actor. And in the first season, we all, just started to hang around and we started to get to know each other. And by the time we finished the first season, we were mostly like a family, because it's a long format web series. So you spend a lot of time together, eating, drinking, laughing, crying. And I think by the time the second season approached, we all were very thick with each other. We all were very comfortable with each other as actors and as people. So it was all a smooth flow. It was a beautiful time spent together.
Particular scene or dialogue of Naveen Kumar which is close to your heart?
I think in the previous season, not only me but the audiences also received the speech that I gave in the legislative assembly, which is the zero CM wala speech. So I think that speech invoked a lot of emotions out of me as an actor. It enriched me, and that'll be very close to my heart as far as Maharani goes.
Or is that one thing in Naveen Kumar character that you won't be able to unlearn?
Um, it's not as easy as it sounds. I mean, unlearn doesn't mean you click your fingers and it all goes away. It doesn't. It always stays with you. But then, as actors and as us, trying to honor our craft and honing our craft, you sort of get to a point where you can compartmentalize things in your head. So if I'm like when I was doing Maharani, I was doing a couple of other shows along with it. So it was a bit of a torture, but because we have trained our minds like that, so we can compartmentalize it easily. So it's not that hard after a point in time to switch from one thing to the other. But as far as unlearning it completely, I don't think it ever happens. It never happens, and it shouldn't happen because when we got into Maharani season 2, I mean, you need to remember everything that you did before that about the character, about the mannerism, about the physical, visual, whatever, all the other factors. And you need to summon it back somehow. And I think over a period of time, with experience, we get trained in our minds to do that. It's not easy, but we are able to do that.
What is that factor or thing that gives you self validation as an actor, which tells that you are satisfied with your own work?
Yeah, honestly speaking, I don't think too much about what I've done or what I've not done because evidently the audiences will receive it well or it won't receive it well. So whatever I do it for the audiences. In fact, I don't like watching myself on screen at all. I don't have the need to watch myself because for me it is more of uh, experiencing what I've done as a character in front of the camera when it is supposed to be done that day, you know. And I think to your previous question also, I feel that I can, relatively, it is easier for me to unlearn things and forget the character for a point in time and, come back to it because I remember the feel. If you watch yourself consistently, for me, it doesn't work. For a lot of people, it works, but for me, it doesn't work like that.
Web show you saw in pastime and wanted to be a part of it?
Yeah, yeah, Peaky Blinders. Yeah.
How has the scenario of the entertainment industry changed post pandemic?
I think entertainment industry, especially after the lockdown is unlocked, and it's a lot of work that is happening. It's booming, I think, and which was supposed to happen anyway, because before when the pandemic struck, a lot of shows went into hiding or was stopped, so they had to pace up and complete those shows. So a lot of work is happening. I think pandemic for a lot of people it was unfortunate, but I think for our industry it's not so unfortunate. It's been actually fortunate. Thank you.